So go ahead and we'll start standing up since everyone's probably standing up already. Feet about hip width apart, no wider than your shoulders. All right, take a nice deep breath in, reach up nice and tall here. Reach up with the fingertips, squeeze your butt, keep your core tight. And then we're gonna forward fold all the way down to the ground. Then nice deep breath in, all the way back up. Squeeze your butt, keep your core tight. Forward fold all the way down. Deep breath in, all the way up. With the right hand, grab the left wrist and pull to the right side. Get a nice side body stretch here. Couple deep breaths. Reach up nice and tall, grab the other wrist, pull to the side. Back up to the top, forward fold all the way down. And we're gonna do a halfway lift, so pull the shoulders back, down on your back here, so pull your shoulders down so your lats are engaged, and then just halfway up into this deadlift position. All right, and then fold back down, halfway lift, fold, halfway lift, fold, plant the hands, step back into a plank, and then come down onto your hands and your knees, all right? So we're going to, my mid back's a little tight today, so you get to stretch out your mid back as well. We're going to plant your right hand down, reach your left hand up. A couple deep breaths here. And we're gonna thread that all the way through, shoulder to the ground, ear to the ground. Get my knees underneath my hips here. Just a couple deep breaths. And then we're gonna press out of that and reach up. And then thread it back through 5 times. And then go to the other side, reach up nice and tall. Couple deep breaths here. And then thread it through. Shoulder to the ground, side of the head to the ground, hips up in the air. Couple deep breaths here. And then reach it up. And then back under 5 times. All right, coming back into this hands and knees position here. We're gonna go into our bird dog, so we're gonna extend that right arm out, or the left leg out, or the right leg out. I don't have my lefts and rights this morning. Bring your elbow and knee together and press. Create some energy, really bear down on that core, creating some heat in the midsection. And then extend out and bring them together 5 times. Go ahead and set the knee and hand down. Extend the other arm out, the other leg out. Make sure your hips are square to the ground. Bring the elbow and knee together. Press them together. Crunch the core. Create some heat. And then extend out. And then 5 reps. And then we're going to flip our toes, keep our hands right where they are, and we're going to press up into a downward dog. And you're gonna pedal that out about 10 times here. Shift your weight forward into a plank and 10 mountain climbers. Back to downward dog. Float the right heel up. Set it back down. Float the left heel up. Drive the right heel to the ground if you can. Set that foot back down. Drive the right heel up one more time. And we're gonna swing it in between our hands. We're gonna sit here and hold for a couple deep breaths here. All right, go ahead and straighten your front leg, lift your toe. Coming back into that lunge, driving the knee forward. We're gonna go 5 reps here. And then before we step back into plank, we're gonna do hip rotations. 5 times one way, and then 5 times the other way. Step back into plank, back to downward dog, and drive those heels to the ground. 10 times. Shift back to plank, 10 more mountain climbers. Back to downward dog, float the left heel up, and swing that foot in between your hands, and just sit and hold. 2 or 3 deep breaths here. Straighten that front leg, lift the toe. We got 5 reps here. As you come back down into that lunge, try to get that knee forward, leave the front heel on the ground. And then after that 5th rep, we're gonna go into our hip rotations. And then 5 the other direction. Take a step back to plank, into downward dog, and we're going to walk our feet up to our hands, slowly getting out into a squat stance. Gorilla squats here, grab the front of the toes, drop your butt down, chest up, and then just rock side to side. 6, 8 times here, just opening up those hips, keeping that chest up as much as you can. And when you're done, we're going to drop the head and lift the hips, straighten the legs out. Back down, head up, butt down. And we got 10 reps here. So this is number 2. Number 3. And that butt comes down, shift the head up and shoulders up so that we're looking straight ahead. And then dip the head down, drive the hips up. I got a couple more here. All right, we're gonna stay in this position, the squat position. Reach up with the left, reach up with the right. We're gonna do 10 rotations here. And then slowly make your way standing back up to your feet. All right, now we're gonna go into our single leg touchdowns. Stand on one leg, shoulders back and down, slight bend in the knee, drive the hips back. So we're gonna do 10 here. once we're done with our 10, we're gonna do 5 with a hop, getting our body ready to leave the ground and land. So coming down, just a little hop, find your balance. And then go to the other leg. And then 5 with a hop. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand and we're gonna rock up onto the balls of our feet to a calf raise, then back to our heels 10 times. And then we're gonna widen our feet out. All right, and we're gonna slowly drop down into some side lunges, some Cossack squats, really opening up those hips. So as we set our butt back and down, this foot can turn and the toe can come up. And then we slowly come back up to the top, squeeze our butt, and then go to the other side. And we're doing 10, 5 on each side. And then shake that out. All right. So we don't have a lot of upper body stuff today, so we don't really need to worry about warming our shoulders up. If we feel tight at the end of the workout, then we'll stretch it out. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start into our core work, and I'll just demo these real quick before we get started. So we're going to start out with dead bug, creating 90 degrees at the ankle, the knee, and the hip. We're gonna start out by laying our head on the ground, pulling our shoulders to the ground. Fingers are spread open. And then when we get into our hold, we're going to reach with our fingertips and our chest and leave our head in a neutral position. We're gonna hold here for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna go to a heel tap for 30 seconds, really engaging that core, all right? And then we're gonna go into tempo leg lifts. You can have your hands out to your side or under your butt. You'll bring your feet all the way up, and then 1, 2, 3, tap, and back up. Now, as you lower your legs down, if you feel any kind of pressure in your hips or your back, wherever that pressure starts, stop right there. Really focus on pulling your belly button in towards your core or in towards your spine, and then bring your legs back up. So your range of motion might be 1, 2, 3, and pause, and then come back up. Where others may be all the way to the ground. That's okay. Right, just focus on keeping that core tight. Then we'll have another rest, and then we'll go into our side plank rotations where we're here. We reach under, behind us, and then back up. All right, so we're gonna do 30 seconds of dead bug hold, 30 seconds of heel taps, 30 seconds of rest, 60 seconds tempo leg lifts, 30 seconds of rest, 30 seconds of side plank rotations on each side, 30 seconds of rest, and then go through that 3 times, okay? And then when we're done, I'll go over the conditioning piece where you'll need a jump rope and a weight, all right? So, go ahead and find a spot, a nice comfy spot for us to blow this core up. And we're going in 10 seconds. Go ahead and get your feet up, pull those shoulders back, and crunch up. Really pulling that belly button in towards the spine and pressing the small part of the back into the floor. Keep your eyes looking up. We don't want to be here looking between our legs, causing tension in the neck. Try to keep those shoulders pulled back and keep as much tension out of the neck as possible. All right, 5 more seconds here. And heel taps. Keep the legs bent. Don't let them straighten out. And tap the heels to the ground. Nice and slow here. The slower the better. Keeping tension. Woo. Already on fire. Again, about 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, so 30-second rest. Got an obstruction in my clock. So we have our tempo leg lifts here, and we're going for 1 minute. So your hands are either under your butt or out to the side. Start with your legs up, toes pulled back or dorsiflex back, lower down, and then come back up as quickly as possible. Seconds. $15 seconds. Oh, core is sore from yesterday. 5 more seconds here. And rest. Ooh. 30-second rest. Then we have a 30 seconds of side plank rotations on each side. I don't want to let you guys feel like you got cheated on core work this week, so we'll make sure we get it all in. I know, we still have Friday. All right, we have 5 seconds here. Go ahead and get that elbow underneath the shoulder. Get yourself in a side plank and go. Reaching under and up. Taking your time here. Three, 2, 1, and switch. Stack those feet. Keep that elbow underneath the shoulder. Reach up tall. And go. When you slow these down, it really fires up those obliques in the core. That transverse. Oh. 10 more seconds. As you're reaching through and crunching, can feel it light up and rest. Whew. Yay, 1 down. $15 seconds here. We're going back to our dead bug hold and heel taps. Go ahead and get ready. Bring those feet up, flex the toes back, and reach and hold. Keep those shoulders pulled back, retracting the shoulders. Keep those heels down to where they're even with the knees. Tendency is to let the feet come up. It's not wrong, just a little more challenging here. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. And heel taps. Nice and slow. 1 at a time. 15 seconds. And rest. There's a good chance that if I'm saying hang on there, I'm not necessarily talking to you, I'm talking to me. So, you need to get scared when I start talking a lot because it's just uncomfortable chatter then. All right, we have about 5 seconds here. Go ahead and get those feet up, flex the toes back, and here we go. 1 minute of leg lifts, crunching up, slowly bringing those feet to the ground. Keeping that core under tension. Ooh, 30 seconds to go. Uh, 15 seconds. Struggle bus today. And rest. Ooh. That's the thing about sucks about these live workouts. I have to do them whether I feel good or not. No, it's good. All right, go ahead and get set up on that side plank. Make sure the elbow's right up underneath the shoulder, pulling down, making sure the lat is nice and engaged, protecting the shoulder. Reach up and go. And switch. Going to the other side. Pulling that shoulder down, lats are engaged. Ten more seconds. And rest. Whew. Kind of want to skip the last set, but we're not going to. We only got 15 seconds here. Getting ready for those dead bug holds for the last time. 3, 2, 1. And go. Pulling those shoulders down, looking up, pull the heels down even with the knees. Knees should be over the hips, ankles aligned with the knees as much as possible. Shoulders are pulled back, leading with the chest, crunching up. I know there's a lot going on for just laying here. 5 seconds. And heel taps. Ooh. Ten more seconds here. And rest. Oh. I'm in trouble for the conditioning. Whew. We got 15 seconds, going back to our leg lifts. Nice and slow going down to wherever your point of motion or range is, all right? Some of you might be halfway down, some of you might be all the way down. Wherever you are. Here we go, feet up and go. And rest. Oh, we still got 30 seconds. I'm talking to myself. Rest. Dying. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. And rest. Ooh. Side plank rotations. Take a 30-second nap. I'm gonna start on the right side this time. I feel like my left is getting more work. All right, make sure that elbow's tucked up underneath the elbow, pulling down so the lats are engaged. And here we go. Last set of side plank rotations. And slowly make it to the other side. And here we go. Make sure that elbow's underneath the shoulder. And rest. Whew. I'm sweating. So we have, if you have a jump rope, we have 1 minute of jump rope, single unders, high knees, boxer skip, double unders, you know, whatever you can do with the jump rope. If you don't have a jump rope, we're gonna widen our feet out, jump into an X, and then back, okay? We can also jump up and down and double tap our hands here. So as we jump, to simulate doing double unders with a jump rope or just jumping rope. You can do lateral hops over your weight or over a line. You can do front to back hops over your weight, over a line. You can do broad jumps. You can do a lot of different things here to simulate the jump rope, okay? On the clean, you're gonna have one weight and you're going to go all the way down. Keep your chest up, head looking forward, that way we don't collapse. And we're gonna come up and clean. And then back down and clean. Or hang position and clean, all right? It all depends on, can I go all the way to the ground without this happening? All right, so some of you will be here, others will be able to go all the way to the ground, all right? You'll know because you'll feel it in your back and you'll feel that arching happen in your back. Keeping your shoulders tight and engaged is very important here. So we're gonna do 30 seconds of cleans on one side, 30 seconds of cleans on the other side, then we're gonna take a break, okay? So we jump rope, go right into our cleans on each side, then we take a 1 minute rest. Then you're gonna grab your weight. We have 60 seconds of goblet squats. All right, so we're gonna hold that weight either like this or like this. Squatting all the way down and up for 60 seconds. Then we're gonna set that weight on the ground. Going back to our core, all right? We're coming here, we're leading up with that chest, just like we did in those dead bug holds, and we're going side to side, tapping the heels or the side of the leg or the side of the foot for 1 minute, okay? And then we have another minute rest, and we're gonna go through that 4 times, all right? So, go ahead and if all you have is a slam ball at home, then do slam balls in replace of the cleans, all right? All right, let me get this clock started. I've got the clock out of the way so I don't have to like jump rope like this. I got it off to the side. Probably not gonna help my jump roping any, but it is what it is. Trying to make it easier for me so I don't have to break my neck. All right, starting off a jump rope, then going to our cleans. Going in 10 seconds here. Okay, so single unders, high knees, and go. So single unders are here, high knees, boxer skip, or double unders. Wherever you are, X hops, lateral hops, whatever you need to do. Starting off, getting that heart rate up, learning how to jump rope all over again. 30 seconds. Ooh. 10 seconds here. And switch. We're going to our cleans, going down, and then up. 30 seconds on one side, and 30 seconds on the other side. Three, 2, 1, and switch. And rest. Whew. We're going to be going to our goblet squats next. We have a minute of rest here. Ooh, man. 30 seconds. We have 1 minute of goblet squats. 1 minute of heel touch sit-ups. Really challenging that core today. Go ahead and grab your weight. 3, 2, 1, and go. You got 1 minute here. Go slow if you struggle with your squats. Keep under tension. 15 seconds. And heel touch sit-ups. Go ahead and lay down, crunch it up, and side to side. Tap the pinkies to the heels or the side of the foot and stay crunched up. Should be looking up towards the ceiling. 30 seconds here. Fifteen seconds. And rest. Whew. Those are fun after doing all that core begin. All right, that's one down. We got about 40 seconds here. Going back to our jump rope. Jump rope and cleans. 1 minute jump rope. 30 seconds to cleans on one side. 30 seconds to cleans on the other side. Unless you have a slam ball or a heavy torpedo weight or a barbell, then you're not going to be able to do on each side. All right, we got 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, go. Ouch! Thirty seconds. Fifteen seconds. Ooh. 3, 2, 1, and clean. And switch. Whew. And rest. Whew. 1 minute rest. We got our goblet squats and our heel tap sit-ups coming up. 30 seconds. All right, 10 seconds. Go ahead and grab your weight. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. Twenty seconds. And sit-ups. Crunch it up. Keep pressing those hands down to the side. Ooh, 30 seconds here. And rest. Ooh, 1 minute rest. 2 down, 2 to go. We got 30 seconds. Oh. 15 seconds. Let's see if I can not whip myself this time. That would be nice. All right, here we go, 5 seconds. And go. On round 3. About 25 seconds here. Ten seconds. And back to our clean. And switch it up. and rest. Ooh. One minute rest. Ooh. Ooh. About 30 seconds here. Ooh. Just checking the time. See where we are. Ten seconds. Going back to our goblet squat. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. Fifteen seconds. Hand sit-ups. Whew. My abs aren't giving out. My arms are giving out. Whew. Feeling heavy. Hang in there, 10 more seconds. And rest. Ooh. 1 minute rest. One more round. Ooh. Oh. Oh man. We got about 25 seconds here to start this last round. Go ahead and grab your jump rope if you have it. Going in 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. And we begin our last round. Not very well though. There we go. Thirty seconds. Five, 3, 2, one. Clean. Whew. And switch. And rest. 2 more exercises. Oh, 30 seconds. Going back to our squats. Focus on your form on this last set here. Make sure your chest stays up, knees drive out. Get your hips to or just below parallel. 5 seconds here. Go ahead and grab your weight. And here we go. Go. Twenty seconds. And sit-ups. Last minute. Whew. Oh, arms and shoulders. They snuck up on me. "20 seconds. Ten. And rest. Just gonna lay right here. Focus on your breathing. And then we're gonna go right in a minute, we're gonna go right into stretching this out. Whew. I'm gonna do some floor angels here while we're laying down here. Loosen the shoulders up. And straighten those legs out. Pull the right knee into the chest. Flex the toes. Couple deep breaths here. Left hand over that right knee. Pull across the body. 2 or 3 deep breaths here. Bring it back up. All right. Grab behind the knee or the hamstring, pull the knee back, flex the toe, and then straighten that leg out 10 times. Really driving the heel up, driving the toe back towards you, getting good dorsiflexion in that ankle and foot. And then when you're done, we're going to take that right ankle over the left knee, right hand to the left knee, and we're going to press against the hand with the knee, and then relax, and then just continue to press with the hand. Press against the hand, then relax. Press against the hand and relax. Press against the hand and relax. And then reach through, pull that leg back, and we'll hit the hips. Ooh. I'm so sweaty, I can't hang on. Couple deep breaths here. Go ahead and set that foot down. Now we're going to go to the other side. Straighten the right leg out. Bring that left knee in. Flex the toes. Couple deep breaths. Take that right hand over the left knee. Pull it across the body. 2 or 3 deep breaths here. Just sinking into that thoracic spine, into the opposite shoulder. Slowly bring it back up. Grab behind the knee or the hamstring. Flex the toe. We're going to straighten that leg out, drive the heel up, and then back down 10 times. And then we're going to take that ankle, place it over the knee, hand against the knee, press against the hand, and then relax. And just keep pressing, trying to open that hip up a little bit. Press, relax, press, relax, press, and relax. And then reach through the legs, grab that hamstring, pull back, elbow against the leg if you need to. Stretching out the hips. Couple more deep breaths. All right, go ahead and set that foot down. And if you want to, you can join me in just a child's pose here. Feet together, knees apart. Pressing back. Just feels good on the lower back. About 3 deep breaths here, and then we're going to take the right hand out to the right side, trying to line the arm up with the quad on that right side. Place the left hand on top of the right hand, and then breathe into that left side body. On your exhale, try to sink the left hip into the left heel. About 3 to 5 breaths here. And then slowly walk it over to the other side. Trying to line that hand, arm up with the quad. Stack the right hand on top. 3 to 5 deep breaths into that side body. Each exhale, trying to set the right hip down into the heels. Then slowly work those hands back up underneath you into a kneeling position, and then just shake it out. Took time on that recovery at the end. Make sure everyone's hips, low back, don't tighten up too much throughout the day. So thanks everyone, happy hump day.